Look, my phone completely shut down. I had to switch phones. I can't believe it let us still be in here.
Trust and go. What do you think that happened? Honestly, I think that the mom did something. That's my honest opinion.
So, anyways, multiple people have been found discarded, and has proven that it was an OD. Excuse me. Anyways, that's my thoughts. The battery completely went. It said it was half a charge. Oh well. Do you have children? Just curious.
I have a 3-year-old.
You do?
Yes.
What was the motive? There's no motive. Not when it's an accidental overdose. There's no motive. But the thing about it is, in a situation like that, an accidental can cause others to have an unaliving charge on them.
Christine, my baby mama doesn't socialize with the Rebecca
Who's
thing.
Brian? Who's Brian Dawson? Courtney, will you come in the chat? Will you come in the box? Just a guy with an idea. No. Okay. It's okay if you don't want to. It's fine. I mean, I'm not gonna pressure you. I actually had Rich in the box a couple days ago. What? Why? I'm not talking anything that isn't true. I'm only speculating, and I'm going on what I know from the area. What I know from the area, it's extremely rug infested. Not saying that towards you, just facts of the matter. The area has a lot of rug use. Multiple people have been found discarded, and so my thoughts are: did that happen to Rebecca? Is that what happened to Rebecca?
Hey, Brian.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, on the SO charges, if they're on the register, I live in the state of Arkansas. So the way we do it over here is if they are been found on social media and you can prove they're on social media, you can turn that into their probation officer. That gives them a right to go out and arrest them, and then they can go through their phones. And then we can know where these people were at the time she went missing.
All right. Well, let me just give you a little rundown on Michigan, because I did a report on this a while months ago. Actually, they don't give a shit about their registry. They're literally
Gotcha.
trying to do away with it.
Wow.
Yeah. So they're so lax on what's happening over there with that. It's ridiculous.
Wow. That
Yeah.
is crazy.
And I mean, yeah, they can ping their phones, and I feel like they're going to. I don't think that that's out of the question.
I wonder if somebody found their parole officer, if everybody just bombarded them with calls, they would have to do something.
He's already not in compliance. Rich is already not in compliance, so they know. They know. They don't care. They
But
don't
there's so many, yeah, but there's so many lives over so many days for so many hours that you guys are doing. It's hard to keep up with. But I've seen, 1.2K in some of these lives. If you got that information and put it out there and everybody called that office, they'll get tired of everybody calling and do something.
And you're probably right, but does I mean, who actually who we call it on? Rich?
Yes, yeah, and then so if you if he's on the register, you can go to the registry, and his picture should be there and his address. It's all public knowledge.
Yeah.
So like here, I can get on I have an app on my phone. Whenever any of them move inside of our city, it updates you.
Yeah. He definitely
And
needs to be in jail, whether it has anything to do with Rebecca or not, just for the simple fact of the things that he's doing and the record that he has.
so here, so I worked in corrections for 10 and a half years. So here, what normally would do would it be a baby mama or something like that would get into it with one of these guys. She would call the probation officer or his pro officer and say, hey, he's got Facebook, or hey, he's got Snapchat, and show them proof. They would come out and arrest the guy on that small violation and then have his phone, and then they would get new charges because he's doing stuff he's not supposed to on social
Yeah.
media.
Well,
It
and
was it was
also,
just a thought.
yeah, and it's a good thought. They're all not compliant. Hell, Michigan technically don't know where they are. They don't care. Michigan is a joke when it comes to the registry. It absolutely is a joke. Only one judge stood up and said, hey, we do not need to get rid of this registry.
What if
Out
you
of the
called
whole
the
state,
governor?
only.
I mean, because between you, True Crimes, and Steph, y'all have a massive follow. Like, if everybody started calling these people, somebody's going to get tired of it.
He got a tough sentence. Well,
Yeah.
that's good. If anybody gets a tough sentence in down Michigan for SO, good, because it don't happen often. Isn't it true, Holly?
Sophia, to answer that question, I don't know who Austin is. All I know is that he's a friend of Rebecca's or an ex-boyfriend or whatever.
I think he actually knows that, Andrea. I'm not sure. I just, he says he didn't really hang out with her much. That he knew her because he dated her sister.
All right, I'm going to disconnect from the panel. I'll just give you my little
Okay.
thought.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The justice system is a bunch of bullshit. It's like that a lot of places, though. That's the problem. That's the problem. Courtney, I would like to ask a question. Um, if you're still here, if you don't want to answer, that's fine. What's up, sister? Good morning. I want to ask about the cameras at your house. And I know that you said that they're okay. I will. I'm gonna drop you down, Trust. Okay.
All right, well, I'm going to go back to sleep for a little bit. So,
Okay, go ahead, get you some sleep.
all right.
All
Thank you
right.
for letting me on your panel.
Absolutely.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so my question is this. I understand that you said the cameras outside do not have an SD card and that they are only on live recording. But what about the ones on the inside? Good morning. I love you, sister. Do you have cameras on? Are you going to answer? Did she leave? Good morning. What inside? It's all the same system. So, but even if it's the same system, there's cameras inside and outside. Is that correct? One inside, rest are outside. Okay. Now, I want to ask you a question. Damn it. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it on here. Might have to wait a minute because my phone died on me a minute ago. Might have to pull this up. Give me a second for it to pull back up. I've seen a picture. I'm just going to tell you what it is, and then whenever it comes up, I'll show it to you. It's a screenshot of your dog inside your home. Okay. On one of the pictures, it's like a double where maybe he got out of his crate or something. This is what I'm assuming about the picture. And it's a still shot from your inside camera. Except for one of them says SD on it, meaning there's an SD card. Can you explain that? I understand, but I'm just telling you, on one of those still shots, there's mention of an SD card. And I would like to know, do you have an SD card for that camera inside your home? Okay, so my phone's starting back up. I let the battery completely go. I'm going to show you the screenshot because it clearly states SD card. Well, I might be wrong. I'm not opposed to being wrong. I'm not. It just stood out to me when I seen the photo. Okay, and if that's the truth, I'm good with that. That's fine. I have not calling anybody a liar by no means. It just stood out to me, so I wanted to know. Another thing I'd like to know. One other thing I would like to know is it was said that you were possibly in a rehab about 6 months ago. Can you confirm or deny that? Right, Alabama. I can go with that. I'm fine with that. You've never been in rehab in your entire life. When, and you don't have to answer by no means, how long have you been, let me back up. Have you ever been an addict or in active addiction? Ten years ago. Rich is here too. Interesting. Good morning, Rich. Okay, okay, well here, and you don't have to answer this either. What about Brad? Is he in active addiction right now? Or has he been clean for a long time too? Brad's never done rugs. A helicopter? I don't think so. What is Rich's username? Well, when he was in here the other day, it was Redneck Rich. What it is today, I don't know. Okay. I'm so confused. Oh, it might be that. No, I don't know. It could be the wind blowing out here. That might be what it is. Just a good old wind blowing. The chickens, I don't know what it is. She won't come up with Rich. Personally, I wish both of you would come up. Because I'll even turn the damn comments off if I could get both of you up on this screen. Because the stories from you guys are so conflicting. Rich came up into my chat initially 5 days ago. And his story that he gave does not meet. I keep freezing. Well, shit. His story that he gave does not line up with this. It would be a huge fight. We can mute. I will mute one at a time. I will mute one at a time. Because I think that it needs to be figured out. Courtney, stay Nintendo's on your story and help me believe you, please. Right? Turn the comments off so you can talk without everyone else. Yes. Well, I don't want to turn the comments off because then I can't see her comment. I'm not gonna have anybody screaming at each other or anything like that. Rich is the reason my daughter ran away because he beat her. I don't have any doubt that he did that. I have no doubt about that. I did try to. Let me see if she'll accept it. I have no doubt about that. It won't let me send her an invite. It would help us believe her if they both. I know. I want them both to come up, and I will mute both of you, and only one can talk at a time. If you're willing to do that, I believe it. I have no doubt. I don't doubt you with that. I honestly don't. I think he is just that type of person. The thing, because I call just right off the jump, I caught him in multiple lies. You don't think there are rogues in this picture? There's definitely rogues in this picture. Most definitely. Did it have anything to do with her disappearance? We don't know yet. No, I don't believe anybody thinks that Rich is innocent. No one except Courtney or Rich are going in a box. True. I would love for both of them to be in a box. Let me see. It will help us clear our mind if she comes up and Ray will turn off the comments. Agreed. Holiday, what's up? No question about it, in my opinion. Courtney, I asked this question to Trust, but he couldn't answer. Maybe you can. Isn't it true that in the area that you guys live in, and I might have asked you this, I can't even remember now. Have there been multiple people found discarded and they actually had OD'd? Is that true in the area? Oh, as a local, yes. 2 years ago? Not one any more recent than that? Not where you live, but in Cadillac. Yes, it's 16 miles out. Okay. Why? Yeah, that's a good question, Tracy. Courtney, can you answer this question? Why are people saying that they're scared of you? I mean, now you said you were clean for 10 years, but before you were clean, were you involved in like shady shit, or what would make them scared of you? You don't know, you're in a wheelchair. No, I'm just a mom. Because, I mean, this sounds crazy, but it seems to me that the story on that is you speak your mind. I can see that. It seems to me that this story is trying to be created about major rug players, and I just don't. I don't think that, guys. I'm not saying the rugs weren't involved. I'm not saying that, and aren't involved. Okay, because it is obvious, it is clear, it has been said multiple times that yes, Rebecca unfortunately was using. Her boyfriend was using. The people they were hanging out with were using. So that's not, but as far as the big C, no, I don't see that. I'm sorry, that just doesn't make sense to me. She wanted to keep the baby, and you feel like she ran so that she could. All right, with that being said, let's just say she did. Let's just say she did leave because she wanted to keep her baby. All right? Where would she go? Where would she go? I'm trying to see if she's commenting, so. And that's another thing. Her wallet. Everything was left at Rich's house. If y'all see her comment and I miss it, please let me know. The big C, you know, the big people that like to move in the rugs. All right, Courtney, here's a question, if you're still in here. It was said that you were thinking of moving to Texas. Do you already own property in Texas? Is she even still in here? No, I don't think so either at all. It is her. No, you wanted to move because it was beautiful in the area. But you don't already have property there. Okay, so I missed, if you commented, okay, good, thank you for that. If you commented where you think Rebecca could have went to, I must have missed it. Another thing, if you think that Rebecca would, do you really think, honestly, Florida, okay, Tennessee, Tennessee, oh, that's interesting. Okay, here's another thought. But if that's the case, do you think that she would continue on this with the with how much attention it's getting. I mean, if that's the case, someone should probably tell her it's a felony. So it's thought that she could be in Tennessee with Mel or Josh. Allegedly. She will not come up. I tried. I know, Christina. The reports about her are just saying that she left on her own accord, basically. Okay, Courtney, if you're in here, can you answer this question? So it is said that Kim said that Rebecca was last heard from at 3 a.m. on Tuesday, but she went missing on Monday. Do you know anything about that? She said it's not a felony. You have no clue? Okay. 3 a.m. November 3rd. Oh, yeah, that's the morning of. So she went missing until later that evening. Okay, that's different then. Never mind. No, she said Tuesday. Can the mods pin her comments? Yeah, that'd be nice. I will try. How do I do that? Yeah, if my child came for me for help, of course I would protect her at all costs. But what I wouldn't do is, one, report her missing. If she was leaving on her own accord, I wouldn't have reported her missing. Period. And I knew that's what was happening. Hold her name? Okay, when I see it again. Yeah, allegedly. 3 a.m. The gas station call. It's not what I said. I didn't say she didn't report her missing. I said, if I was trying to help my child escape a situation, I would not report her missing. That's what I said. I mean, yeah, you're not going to bring attention to it if you're trying to, if you think she's leaving. That's just my personal opinion. I mean, if I really thought that my daughter was trying to run from an abusive spouse, I'm not going to report her missing. I mean, I don't know. Post this, I will. Well, yeah, it's true. What's done in the dark always comes to the light. Always. I didn't. Her sister reported. That's what I've been trying to figure out. Who in the hell reported her missing? Thank you for the clarification on that. So we know you didn't. So that, okay. Nor did. That too. Nor would the abusive person be the first one I told. God bless. Would y'all stop? Holy moly. These damn chickens is going wild. I just don't. Yeah, she reported her. That's what, hold on, guys. Let me go back so I can try to do something real quick. So epic. All right. Okay, let me see. You think somebody messed up and reported her missing too quickly? I don't understand why mom is saying so many things. Guilty. Um. Why? What was the purpose of the check that was sent to Austin? The picture of it. Yeah, I know, Nicole. So Becca knew she had money coming to her. Yeah, Austin is the one with the car that looks like the one that Courtney described. Annie Mae, me too. What's up? But wouldn't Courtney know? Wait, what? If it was Austin? I mean, I would think. Here's a question, Courtney. You said that you didn't use, and I'm going to go ahead and go with that. I'll take your word for it. But did you condone her using? Not necessarily condone it, but if she were to use at your house and you seen it, would you like freak the fuck out? Or would it be like, it's not my business, I'm not going to get involved in it?
My daughter knows better than to use at my house. Both of my daughters know. Both of my daughters were users. Becca was worse than Kimberly. Kimberly did it for a short period of time. I don't know if it was to look cool or what was going on, but she has done it. And there is no way in hell in this freaking planet I would ever use with my children. That is one thing I would never want for my children, and I would never do that, ever. I'm not that type of mom.
Okay, but did you enable them in any way?
No, I would never give them money for it. I would never tell them it's okay. Every time that my kids even talked about it, I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Are you fucking stupid? It's gonna ruin you. It's gonna ruin your life. It's gonna ruin who you are. You're never gonna have anything in life. Why would you do it? Come on, get your head out your ass.
You said Brad is never used either. Is that what you said?
Brad's never used in his entire life. Ever. He's not that type of person. And you can ask Lindsay Simmons, a Wexford County parole officer. She will tell you Brad is not that type. He's passed every drug test. He can pass one now. I can pass one. So, I mean, the only one that couldn't pass it would be Rich and probably quite a few other people that they hang out with.
Yeah. Well, I have no doubt about Rich. I could see it right away, and I'm not trying to judge or anything like that. I've been there, done that type shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy to spot that if you've been there. You know what I mean? Um, So,
As her mom, I will judge it because Rich knew better. I told him not to get her hooked back on drugs. He didn't give two shits. That's how he controls her.
so question: was she clean when she got with Rich, or was she still using?
She was using. That's why she got with Rich because he gave her that thing that that
Yeah.
you use drugs with. He gave that to her. Handed it right to her. And trust me, I wanted to go beat the shit out of him for it when I found out.
Can you answer this question? Do they and to me it matters. It might not matter to other people, but it does paint a different picture. Did Rich use by this or that? Do you know?
Tie it off.
Huh? Oh, see, that's what I was thinking too. Because that puts you in a whole
Yeah,
different mindset.
it's all tie off. You know
And
what I mean.
both of them, both that line stuck a shit. So he was saying in my life the first day he came in that she was about 5 times a day, and that he thought that was like a less amount, like that wasn't a big deal.
Oh, bullshit. He
Yeah.
is such a liar. Don't ever believe a word he's saying. I'm telling you.
But
That's all he does is lie.
so do you think it's a possibility that she, and I don't want to put this in your mind because it's your daughter, but do you see a possibility of a uh let me try to think of a word I can use without getting in trouble, like a bad mix?
It could be. Sister is a CI, and she's dated guys that made her their rug runner. The one guy that she had a kid with before this one, he actually had two of his girlfriends killed. Two of them. And one was found behind Walmart in Cadillac, and the other was out on the
But that's the one
freeway
that,
at a
yeah,
rest stop.
the one in the Walmart. She overdosed though, allegedly. Correct?
She was given a hot shot.
Right. Well, according to the police report, though, it was an overdose. That's what they classified it as.
Yeah, it was a hot shot that he provided. Yeah, my daughter doesn't get with very good men.
And I don't. I could see that scenario being a very big possibility. Unfortunately.
I hope not. I hope not. I
Well,
pray
of
to
course.
God.
I mean, obviously. So it's said that Rich has cameras at his house. Do they record?
I couldn't tell you, but I know that little fucker knows how to avoid them so he can get out
Well,
of
I
his
would think
house
that.
without
I
a
mean,
problem.
well, yeah, I feel like that
Well,
would be
he
a good.
said that he was home the night that my daughter had come up missing. We don't know that for sure because he can avoid them cameras, and I know that for a fact.
I believe you on that. I have no doubt about it because as a criminal myself in the past, I had cameras. I knew how to avoid them. I didn't want my criminal activity being recorded. I mean, even when people
Right.
would show up at my house, I'd be like, "Hey, pull up so the camera don't catch you," type shit. I mean, or not catch what we were doing through the window type. You know what I'm saying? Like pull up some.
Right.
So yeah, I understand avoiding detection on your own cameras. It's definitely doable.
The
It's
question is, was he actually home the night that my daughter come up missing, or where was he? He didn't answer his phone when I called him. And I know damn well he does not sleep that damn hard.
well, I can tell you, he said he woke up at 1 a.m. and looked at his phone to see what time it was, but never seen your messages until the morning. And I
He's
asked
so
him,
full of shit then.
I asked him, I said, were you not concerned at 1 a.m. when you woke up and Rebecca was not home? He said no. He said he wasn't concerned. And so what came into my mind, and I could be completely wrong, but what came into my mind, thank you, is that it was a common occurrence. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm just going to put this out there. I thought that maybe, because I wasn't sure what your involvement with rugs are. I have no idea. I'm not there. But I thought that maybe you guys had went to go pick something up and it was taking a little longer. And that's why at 1 o'clock he wasn't concerned that she wasn't there because he knows how things happen in that scenario. Do you understand what I'm saying? So when he said he woke up at 1 and he wasn't concerned, I thought, that's strange to me. Unless that
That's
was the
because
scenario.
he doesn't care. He don't care about her or
I
that
can
baby.
totally see
He
that.
is such a liar.
Can we um I don't know. I was gonna say turn the comments on for a second, but don't do that yet. Um oh my gosh. I had so many questions and now my mind's blank.
And also, people have a theory of maybe Rich was the one that sent that car, or maybe he was in that car. That's why he wasn't concerned.
Yeah,
And
I mean, I
we
looking at
don't
all
know.
scenarios here. I'm looking at all scenarios here. I'm gonna be honest. I'm pointing the finger at everybody just because. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just how it works until I can say for sure I don't feel. Um,
My daughter was fine when she got into that car. So, what happened from the time that she got in that car and they left here, I don't know.
okay, so someone said that Rebecca messaged or something someone at 3 a.m. on Tuesday morning. Do you know anything about that?
Her sister said that, but I've never seen any proof of it. I don't really know. Her phone looked like it was just put there, like it was planted there. Like it was in the trail where if you drive, your tire would have ran it over. But it was
So,
just looked like it planted. It was planted there.
what do you think that maybe someone threw it from the road? Is it was it
No,
far
it
enough
was
off the road that it
not
could have been thrown?
thrown. No, it was not thrown. It was put there, like set down, put there.
Were they able to? Do you know if they were able to get any prints off of it? Have they told you anything like
I
that?
don't know. I don't know.
But you did wipe the front of it off, so that kind of messes that up a little bit.
Right, because it had moisture on it, and with it being my daughter's phone, I don't want it ruined, you know? Typical parent stuff. That's what parents do. But I probably shouldn't have done that. Because, I mean,
Another.
it probably smoothed everything.
So it was told to me that, and I could be wrong. You know how rumors are. I'm just trying to clarify that you posted on a Book of Face page for your area that you had found a missing phone. That somebody maybe had dropped a phone. And you took a picture of it.
No, I've never posted anything like that. I keep to myself. I don't get in other people's business. So anything like that, it was not me. I mean, there was a time that my account got hacked, but I got it back.
So does Rebecca have two phones or three phones or four phones?
We're thinking Thor
Four.
because one phone is gone that we can't find. Three of them are at Wexford County Sheriff's Department. Well, probably the forensics by now, but one of them we can't find. And her sister said that it had switched to a different carrier, the phone that we can't find.
Do
So
you
Yeah.
Do you know, was all of those phones connected through like the same Google account or anything like that?
The three were. I'm not sure about the one that's missing. I don't know.
The one that's missing, how did you guys learn about it?
Um, Kimberly went to go get it from Rich, and he's like, "Well, I don't know where the goddamn thing is. I ain't seen it in months."
Is that the one that he pulled
And
out from under his pillow?
no, that is the third phone that was taken to. Well, it was given to the recovery group, and the recovery group, because Kimberly wouldn't give them passcode, even think of passcodes that it could be to unlock it. They just handed it over to the sheriff's department.
So the phone that he brought out from under his pillow, is that the same phone that he said the battery didn't work on?
Yes.
And is it true that that
Okay,
phone
hold
was
on a
actually
second. Hold
turned
on, hold on.
on?
I have to go to the bathroom. I
I do
will be
too,
right
really bad.
back.
Okay, I'm gonna go while you go. Be right back, guys. Y'all can turn the comments on while we're gone. I'll be right back. Okay.
You ever go get Lucas? No. Will you do me a favor in the morning? Are you still alive? Will you do me a favor in the morning?
What?
Call that shoe place, see if my shoes are up there, because I'm going to be asleep. I mean, like in a couple hours, because they open at 10.
Chickens? That's what the noise is. What was the smell? I don't know. Whose mouse? Monica, she actually did say she would accept the help. Thank you, Tabby. Thank you. Yeah, that's right.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay. So what this first I want to ask you about the phone. The phone that was said that he pulled out from under his pillow. Is that the phone that he alleged the battery didn't work on?
Yes, that is the phone.
And is it true that Kimmy said that when she got the phone that she it was on?
The phone was on. It looked like somebody was trying to get into the phone because it said that we had like 7 or 8 hours to wait before another code could go in. I don't know how an
Oh, so
iPhone
he was
works,
trying to get
but
into the phone.
right, he was trying to get into the phone.
Okay. So did you say a minute ago that maybe one of the phones was possibly on a different carrier?
Yes. Kimberly went
And
to go try to get into her like billing for that phone because it was a prepaid, and she couldn't get into it. She said that the SIM had been moved to another carrier or something like that. But as everybody knows, Kimberly's been lying her ass off really bad.
w- would you, as
This
a
whole thing
mother,
is a shit show.
well, would you, as a mother, go through all of what you're going through right now in order to safely hide your daughter?
No, I have had my property searched. I've had my house searched.
I
Like
don't mean,
literally searched,
look, I don't, hold on a second. I don't mean,
and there is no
no,
way in hell that I would hide
no, no, no,
her
no, no.
because of what she's done.
No, no, I just meant
She
like
was
so that hold on a second. Hold on. I don't mean in that you're hiding her body. I don't mean that. I mean like her a live person in order to keep her safe from someone else. That's what I mean.
I would give her to someone that I knew that was going to keep her safe, like somebody that she trusted. Like, say she wanted to go out to my cousin Angie's in Arkansas. I would give her the money for a bus ticket to send her out there. But that wasn't the case. She didn't tell me anything. I knew Rich was beating her, and I've told him before to keep his fucking hands off her. But
Has there been any searches around the landfill or waste management, I guess you could say?
sorry, just a second.
Plastic. It's a rock. It's a rock. But it's plastic. It's a plastic rock.
Natalie done brought me some burnt plastic, y'all.
It's a plastic rock.
Okay, Natalie, we're in a serious combo.
I know. I just thought it was funny.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Okay, so there would have to be a garbage truck stop because of a unalive person or something like that before they would even check the landfill. And as far as I know, nothing like that's been reported. So
So what do you think Austin has any connection?
Austin is Rebecca's ex-boyfriend and Kimberly's ex-boyfriend. They share boyfriends.
I see that.
I don't know why, but yeah.
Um So do you think Austin is capable of doing some harm to her?
No, Austin would never harm her. Ever. He
I'm just
would
thinking
try to
because
help her escape him.
oh, you think he would help her escape?
He would, but he's not going to lie to me about helping her escape. He would have told me. Courtney, I have Becca. She's
Well, the only
okay. She's fine.
well, just right. Well, the only reason I bring him up is because doesn't he kind of drive the description of the car that you said? There's something similar to that.
I'm not sure what Austin's driving anymore.
So with the fake check now, were you sending that to try to? I know you said that you wanted to see if they were just hanging out with you for money. I understand that, but was it just like a way to hang out, so to speak, or try to build a relationship with your kids? I mean, like maybe
No.
this will get them to
My
come
kids
over.
know they have money. Like Becca only wanted $2,000. And when I sent that to Austin, I wanted my kids to know. I didn't want to keep it from them anymore. Like, I've gone a long time keeping this from my children because of their lifestyles, the way that they are, who they're with. I
So,
don't want them spending this wrongly.
so there is another. So there is money, is what you're telling me.
There is money, but Becca only wanted 2,000. Rich wanted the rest of it because he owes a rug dealer thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, which could put my daughter in danger because of his stupid
So
mistakes.
was there 18,000 total, or per Rebecca per Kimmy?
Per Rebecca, per Kimmy. But Kimmy, with the way she's doing it, I have conversation where her and her 14-year-old brother literally got into it because I didn't let her use my car today. And that just goes to show me that she's only around for one reason, either to use whatever it is that she wants from me, or she's trying to get that money. Well, I told her nothing was happening until we knew where Becca was. Nothing. And she's still proceeding to push and push and push and use me for whatever it is that she's trying to use me for. But nothing's going to happen until Becca comes home. Everything needs to be leveled out before anything happens. And one of these days, Becca will be home, hopefully. You know, she doesn't say, fuck the family. I'm hoping that's not what she says. And everything can go back to normal, and we'll deal with it then.
So, in your
You
heart of
know,
hearts, do you truly believe she just left in order to have this baby and not have it taken from her?
I believe truly that she left so that she could keep this baby. If the baby is born out of Michigan, there's not a damn thing that CPS in Michigan can do. Nothing. They can't take that baby from her. And that was told to me when I had my children removed by a CPS worker that I actually got along with. And she told me, Courtney, if you're ever going to have another baby, don't have it in Michigan. They're going to take it. Well,
A
I
lot of people
waited
say it
years.
doesn't work that way. A lot of people say, "Oh, it doesn't work that way. This, that, and the other." It works that way in
The hell
Texas.
if it don't.
It works that way in Texas. And I did some research for those of you wondering. Um, it does mostly work that way in Michigan as well.
Okay,
Um,
so Becca has signed off both her boys. The two before this one. She signed off of the first one so that she could have the second one. She signed off the second one to have the third one. Well, she should have known that as soon as she had him here, that it was going to be the same scenario. And she figured, nope, 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 it's not going to be. Okay, well, you can't be using rugs and try to keep your children. It just does not work that way.
on one of your Facebook posts, it was sent to me. It said that you post. It says it's a post from you. I assume it says my daughter is worthless. She just gave her kid to the state. Which daughter were you referring to?
Kimberly, we went to court. Thank you. We went to court on a custody matter on her daughter because she literally gave her daughter to me. And then because she couldn't fuck my cousin's husband, she took her back. So I went and filed for emergency guardianship of my granddaughter. And while I was doing that, she literally just turned her daughter right over to the state of Michigan. She signed off her. And then 30 days later, she went back and said that she wasn't going to sign off her.
In your opinion, who do you have a better relationship with, Kimmy or Rebecca?
I would say Becca as long as I stay out of her business. Like if I'm not in her business in that, we can talk civil. We can see each other, hang out with each other. But as soon as I get up in her business, oh my God, the world stops. You know?
Do you think that's because she doesn't trust you, or maybe because she hasn't been in your life very much? I mean, I don't know.
I
I
think
know that
it's
I was
more
shitty with
of,
my mom about my business when I was using. So,
I think it's because she's more private. She doesn't like people all up in her business. And as her mother, I know I used to feel that way. I didn't want people really up in my business when I was using.
right, I can relate to that. That's all I mean. Um, did
When
you
my
find
daughter
this?
wasn't using, we used to laugh and carry on and, look at pictures and just on and on. But when she's using, she's a totally different person.
Most people are. Most people are.
Right. And I
Um,
understand that because I've been down that road.
Hold on, I'm thinking.
Me and Kimmy used to have a good relationship until she started fucking my cousin.
And that's her cousin as well. So
Yeah, and that's
that's
her
a
baby daddy.
okay. Well, I don't know that that's relevant, but it's wild nonetheless.
You're telling me. But we used
So
to be like so close. And then that brought conflict because I'm sorry, but I don't give a shit who you are. You don't fuck your cousins. None of your relatives. I'm sorry. I just don't go for that. And I tried to tell her that and tell her how I felt. Well, I was in the wrong because she said, Mom, it's my life. You're not going to change that. I said, yeah, but it's sick. I said, do you know how many problems could be caused to your children if you have children by him? She didn't care, though.
it's gonna be funny when I say this, but do you? I mean, do you think that she feels that's kind of just normal? Like, and I
The foster
don't think.
mom that adopted them told them that go find a man and use him for money and spread your legs so that you can get what you want.
I
That's how
mean,
she trained them, I guess you could
I had to
say.
say this, and I'm not trying to put anything on the foster mother. I don't know this lady. I've not, but I've known mothers to tell their daughters that find you a good old
Exactly.
boy. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So I'm not saying that I'm gonna go. I'm not opposed to that being said. Hold on. Well, let me see what this said.
Kimberly has a high IQ. Like, she's high IQ, and she won't do anything with it.
Kimberly.
Yes. Kimberly will go around calling Becca stupid. She just gave her medical records to Wexford County Sheriff's Department so that she can get guardianship of her sister.
Like when like kind of like having her committed or something along those lines, because isn't that the only way you can gain guardianship over another adult is if they're not
She
capable
wants to
of.
prove that she's unstable,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
she can't take care of herself. So Kimberly plans on going up to the courthouse and filing for guardianship of her sister when she
To,
comes back.
hmm. So so y'all really think she just left?
Yes, I don't blame her. I would too. With all the bullshit
So
that goes on, I don't blame her.
okay, but I want you to think about this. What about with her using while she's pregnant? If she has this baby, don't you know that baby's going to need medical attention because it is also an addict?
Yes, I do know that. All her kids have needed attention like that.
And if it doesn't get the proper care that it needs, it could be a devastating situation,
It could be, yes.
which would then cause her, if this is what's happening, to have an unaliving charge on her if something bad were to happen. Does she?
Yes.
I mean, does anybody in your family, I'm just trying to think here. Has anybody ever delivered at home and would know how to help this situation?
No. I've had 4 cesareans, so there's no way I could ever deliver at home. She has always had to have help delivering. They have to put the thing on their head and pull them because she can't push anymore. She's just too exhausted or something. So she's definitely going to need medical attention. And I don't even know if my grandson's been born. I sit here wondering if he's been born.
Well, if she was already going into premature labor the night that she went missing or the night before she went missing, I would have to think that she's probably gonna push this baby out if she's, capable of doing that.
More than likely, he's probably born already.
Okay, so Courtney, you know who Steph's case files is, correct?
Yes.
Are you opposed to her coming in the panel and asking a question? I'm gonna tell you right now,
I
I'm not gonna bring multiple people up. I'm gonna tell you that, just for the record.
Right. I've answered a lot of questions for Steph Case Files. I've sent her things.
She said that
She's
she
good people.
received some sort of video that she wanted to ask you about.
A video. I haven't heard that one, but yeah, I'd like to know about that.
Okay, I'll bring her up for just a second so she can ask that question.
Okay.
Hey, Steph.
Hello. Yes, I just have one question. I would like to know how you feel about this. Just got a video of Brad coming out to the end of his driveway yesterday and taunting and harassing and yelling at people going down the trail to search for your daughter.
No, 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 no. They were not going down the trail. They were searching on the corner right in front of my house, staring at my house, pointing. So, yeah, he went out and told them to go search somewhere else.
But that's an important spot. That's where Rebecca got into the car. Why can't, as long as they're not on your
It was
property,
not
why
on the
can't they
corner.
search? It
It
was.
was down the
I
road.
have the video. They're on the
Actually,
trail.
it was
Courtney, here's my
no,
problem.
they're not.
I'm going to post the video and it's going to get about 1 million views. And the reason I'm going to post it is I don't care where you are at. If my baby is missing, search the corner. Something's wrong here, Courtney, and I think you need to come up
Everything
with the
has
truth.
been
And that's all I
searched
have to say.
before
I'm
this.
posting them. I'm posting them. Let me down.
Can we see the video, Steph?
Absolutely. I don't like it. I'm not, and this is not toward Courtney specifically. It's toward Brad. I don't like it. If my baby is searching, you don't yell at anybody. Let them search. They are taking the time out of their day to come try to find your baby. This doesn't make sense and it's making y'all look real bad.
But see, here's the thing: the
Well, I
cops have
want to say
searched there.
something. I want to say
Um,
something real quick. Just time out real quick. I do have to say this. If you are out there searching, it is not your place to be taunting anybody. Search the grounds and move on. That's all I'm going to say about it. And I don't agree with him going out there and yelling all that either. But it's a two-way street here. So don't do that. Look for Rebecca. Stay focused on mom.
From the video I see, they had just got there and they were searching there, starting there to go down the trail. They wasn't there even
no,
long
they
enough to
were
be
there
taunting
10 minutes
anybody.
before that video was taken.
Yeah,
Before he
that's
even
not
went
a
out
long
there,
time
it
to
was
get. They
10
got
minutes.
kids. They got kids to get settled. The kids are in the background. It's
No,
just a few
everybody
minutes.
was
You see,
out of their
that's
vehicles.
unacceptable.
That's the
Somebody
thing.
arrive in 10 minutes. I don't care. I don't care.
But
It was
we've
10
been
minutes.
stalked. Like, stalked.
It was 10
Wait, can we
People
minutes.
see the
getting out of
video
their
so we can
vehicle
make
and
our own
staring at the
decision?
house.
Yeah, it's on. I'm trying to get to my other phone. You'll have to give me just a second.
Okay.
But the sheriff's department has searched that, search and rescue. The dogs have searched that. There was never a hit with the dogs when they come out. Everything where my daughter's phone was found, everything was searched there. And then the other search party come out. They didn't find anything. So why search a place that has been searched by multiple people? Why not go somewhere else and search?
Because it's their right. That's why.
But there's other trails down in there. Why couldn't they go
They
search
went.
those?
I have so many videos of that trail where people went down there to search yesterday. People are searching everywhere, every inch, over and over and over. If I looked out my window and I saw somebody searching for my baby, and I come back the next day and there's more people searching in the same spot, I would say, thank you, Lord, for sending me these souls to take their time to take a second or third look for any clues that would lead to my baby. That's what I would say.
Okay, Steph, but there's been people pulling over there, letting people out of the car, literally coming onto my property, has ruined my son's truck because of this.
That's a separate issue. I'm talking about this specific incident where
But
they
they're
are not
going
nowhere near
right
your property.
exactly where they are on that video is exactly where they're letting people out, and that's exactly where my son's
That's
truck
the only
had
place to
gotten
get
ruined
out.
because of.
That's the only place to get out. You get out, you pull over,
No,
you get
there
out.
is a.
Here's the
If you
video if
go
you want to
down the
listen
trail
and
a
watch.
little
Hold on.
bit,
Yeah, let's see the video real quick.
Why ain't you guys searching? I have been. Why hasn't Courtney been searching?
How's she supposed to search? She's in a wheelchair. She can't go through the fucking woods.
I would be. Nothing would be stopping me.
Right, I wouldn't stop you. Okay.
Like I said, maybe we should go further
The
down.
land is big.
Just don't
There's
even,
more area.
don't even talk to me.
Because of everything that's happened on social media. Yeah. That is why this is happening like this.
Hi.
It's hard to hear him, but he's in the background. I'm going to pull the audio and enhance it and script it so everybody understands what he's saying. But he's over there in the background right there at the driveway. Okay, I got another one. Hold on.
We're not on your property, bud.
Don't care.
This is public property.
you knew that the video was going to be posted.
Want to do something useful and search an area that hasn't been searched.
Why ain't you guys searching?
I have been.
So that's the video,
Yeah.
basically. And I don't you know, I don't have anything else to say. I just feel like that doesn't make Brad look like, I just don't understand it. I can't process it, because if it was my child, I just would be totally different.
Well, the problem is it's not Brad's child. I'm just
That's
saying. And that,
But
I
it
mean,
is his stepdaughter because he is married to me.
well, true, but we don't have the same. The feelings ain't the same. Let's just be real.
And the thing is that he wants people to search other places to find her, to help. You know, we can't
think
do it
everybody-
all alone.
Drawn to
And
that
searching
location.
the same place.
Right, and I understand that. I think the people are drawn to that location because one, it was the last place she was seen, and two, that's where her phone was found.
I
And
get
so-
that, but her phone was found way down that trail,
Like when you
not
say,
at the road.
like when you say way down the trail, Steph did a little bit of a measurement, and it seemed to be about 200 feet down the trail. Is that accurate in your description?
It's about a football field's length.
Oh, that far. Okay. I was thinking a little bit less than that. Wow. Okay. Well, that changes what I had in mind. I know.
Brad says it's about a football and a half away
And you
from
said
our
it,
house.
and you said it was like in the middle of the road, like where the tire would be driving.
Right, and it looked like it had been set there, did it not, Brad?
Do you think? Do you think it could have fallen off the top of a vehicle?
It could have, but it was like perfectly set there.
No,
But see,
nothing that
Rich
looked like
could
it
ping
bounced or
that
anything.
phone.
Did it? Like if a phone were to bounce off of a roof of a vehicle, it probably would have left two spots. Probably wouldn't just hit sound. It probably went bloop, bloop, like that. Did it look like any spots like that, or
No,
did it?
it didn't look like that.
So, in your opinion, it looked like it was placed there. Is what you're telling me?
Yes. Sorry. The ground is really hard in that spot, so it would have made a dent, and we didn't see no dents. Or it might not have.
Well,
Did here's what I so it's kind of, has it been rainy or muddy? Did the police look to see if there were any tire tracks or anything that could match the exact type of car it was?
It wasn't raining, it wasn't muddy, none of that. And I drove down there and found the phone. So if there was tire tracks, my tire tracks would have covered those tire tracks.
I just meant from the car that pulled in, the car that she got into, kind of there on the side of the road, I guess is what I was talking about.
is the road
There
in front of
wasn't
your
no tire tracks or nothing.
the road in front of your house? Is it a dirt road or a paved road?
It's paved. And where I was sitting, I would have had to back up just a little bit to pull back into my driveway.
You would have had to back up to pull back into your driveway.
Yeah, just a little bit, not too much, but just a little bit.
So, in the picture that I seen, the two track is kind of staggered from your driveway. Is that correct?
Yes,
Like it's across the street, but it's a little bit over. In which direction is it over? To the left or to the right? It's standing in front of your driveway.
to the left. Or
To the left.
to the left.
Okay.
If you're like going out of my driveway, like if you're coming in, it would be on the right.
So you were on the same side of the road as the two track, or as at your driveway?
I'm across the road from it. Would you like to talk?
It's just fucking bullshit. They fucking
Shut up.
The fucking video.
Sorry about that.
Brad, you know what would have happened if you hadn't have come out and cussed them down in front of their little children? They would have just kept searching and went on about their business. That's what would have happened.
Out. I'm tired of it. Search for my daughter.
And he
They
has
were.
a point. We have been threatened. We have been stalked. We have had things put on our property by Rich and his little baby mama, Ashley, and Paige. I mean, this is getting out of hand.
Tired of it.
All day long, people drive past here and they'll go down to the trail, turn around, and drive back past.
So I have a question. Rich's baby mama hit her? Is her name Ashley?
Yes.
So what is her relationship and Rebecca's relationship like? Are they friends?
From what I'm understanding, they don't get along because Rich keeps fucking Ashley behind Becca's back.
But did they hang out?
I don't know.
I'm just trying to figure out why would Rebecca send the voicemail to Ashley about all of that stuff? I mean, if they're
don't
not friends, they didn't hang out. What business is it of Ashley's? Do you understand? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Well, Rich has been pushing a threesome between him, Ashley, and Becca. And from what I understand, from what I've been told, Becca didn't want it.
Okay.
It's a complete mess. I'm telling you, it's a complete mess.
But like you said, that you honestly believe that Rebecca just left.
I do.
Do you think that this fourth phone that's missing is her burner phone and she's using it right now?
Yes. I got a call last night from a Detroit number that called about 11 o'clock. I didn't answer it because I didn't know the call was coming in. I was already sleeping. But yeah, I tried to call it back and it said that the person you are trying to call can't accept voicemails or the voicemail wasn't set up or some stupid thing.
So that might be a new phone, like a burner phone of some sort. I don't know.
Right,
I'm just
and
all options
I
are.
couldn't
I'm
find that
open for
number
all.
when I punched it into the internet.
Wow. Okay. I guess I don't know if Steph can hear me or not. I can't. I don't know if I have any more questions that I can think about. I feel like I just don't feel like she ran away. I don't feel like she just gone. Like she left. I feel like I think that. I mean. I don't know.
That's what's keeping me going, just hoping that's what she did. I pray to
Okay,
God
so
that's what
I
happened.
rem- yesterday, if I remember correctly, someone offered you a private investigator. Um, is that were you? Did you? I thought you said you were willing to accept that. Pretty sure I heard you
Yes,
say that.
and that
Okay.
was when I was on Steph Case Files. They offered that, and yes, we are willing, but I haven't heard anything or I haven't seen anybody yet, so. And everybody has my address because it's been posted out there, and everybody, yeah, so it's not hard to find me. I mean, the recovery group found me without a problem.
Steph, do you have anything else? I want Rich to come up in because I already know. I want to talk to him again.
Brad, where were you that night? November 3rd.
He was at his camp. And then all of a sudden, our walkie-talkies come up missing. When Kimberly starts hanging out at my house.
Your your walkie talkies are missing. Like when did they come up missing?
I have, okay, I have my cell phone that I have, and then my cell phone also that Brad uses is in my name. That night, Brad didn't take it. He took the walkie-talkie, which he's only like 7 miles away, so we can hear each other clearly. And I got a hold of him, and he was here at 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I remember you
But
saying that.
he was at the camp. He would never hurt my children, ever. I know this. Brad doesn't have a mean bone in his body. I was sexually assaulted by a guy. He grabbed my boob at my own house, and Brad didn't do anything about it. So Brad's not going to hurt anybody. I mean, my mom come out with a stick, you know. She was going to beat him to death with the stick, but Brad didn't do anything, so he doesn't have a mean bone in his body. I've never got in trouble for anything like
Here,
that, so
it sure doesn't sound like it, Courtney. It sounds like to me,
you got to know
he
Brad
has.
personally, though.
Well, look. At the if I'm so mad like Brad was, and I looked outside and I saw children, no. So it sounds like to me, Brad has many mean bones in his body.
Brad did not see the children when he come out. That was the thing. We did not see any children on that camera whatsoever. None. Because I was in the house watching and I did not see any children. Had I had seen it, I would have told him. You're not fucking going out there and being a dumbass like that. You're not doing it. I would have stood up and said something, but I didn't see children.
Want to defend you guys or anybody for that matter, but with everything that's been happening on social media and the amount of people who truly believe you guys are guilty as all get out, I would. I have to admit, I think I would be a little leery of who's walking around my property too. I'm just putting that out there, not trying to defend anybody or anything like that. Just saying. Um,
I'm only
Well,
guilty
it's not
because
their
I
property
wasn't on
though.
scene
It's
to
well,
see
state
her.
property. It's
I know
state
that
property.
their property.
And there's I would be in a normal circumstance, but there's major searches going on. This is a
Absolutely,
major
agreed,
worldwide news media. I would expect
agreed.
the world to be across the road at this point, and I would be very grateful.
Yes, I do. I would too. I wouldn't go out there screaming at them. Um, but I would be leery too, just because of all the things. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna put that out
Because
there.
of all this crap, I have a 92 Ford that my mother had left. I can't get parts for that truck anymore. It's too old. I've tried. I can't even get the bottom intake right now because it's too old. I mean, them ruining my son's truck that I'm giving him because it was my mom's, you know, this is why this video ended up happening because of
I have a
that.
question. What exactly happened to the truck?
They went and poured paint on the seat.
Who is they?
I don't know who did it. We caught them as they were shutting the door and they ran. So we had to take the fabric off the
And
seats.
that was just recently.
Yes, that was just recently. How long ago?
And the police know. I don't know.
Here's what I
About a
would
week.
do though.
It
I
was
would
about a
go
week
to
ago.
Amazon. Look, I'll buy them. I will buy the SD cards for all your cameras, and I will have them shipped directly to you. Fix the
It's not an
cameras
SD card,
because if
Beth.
you're worried about people coming on your property and destroying your things for your own protection and privacy, you need those cameras to be recording.
Recording. I 100% agree with that. I
Okay,
mean,
but it's not SD cards, it's
okay,
the whole
yes,
drive.
I understand. But what I'm trying to say is, regardless of what kind of system you have, you may need to upgrade your system and get something that can record. Um,
I
just
plan
because
on
of the
buying a
simple
new system.
what?
I plan on buying a new system next week. So I will have a new system as of next week, but I really didn't want anybody knowing that, you know.
Well, I mean, it's regardless. It's for your own.
I can't.
Your own
Yeah, I
safety.
put up signs that say you're on camera, honey.
Yeah.
I'd say you step 1 foot on my property. Listen, I'm a I'm a I believe in in owning land and being a landowner. I grew up a holler in the mountains, and my you come on our property, honey, you're going to get it, okay? And that's where I'm from, so I understand it. But there's a difference between that is a crime that needs to be reported. That's vandalism. But it's
They
different when you
were
see a group of
reported.
people across the road search. If even if they search the same 1 inch area, let them just focus focus your attention on getting stuff out in the media that you feel will help bring Rebecca home.
And not
Focus
only
on
that,
that.
but you've got to look. I already told you everybody's a suspect to me. I already told you that. So please don't take offense to that. It is what it is. Now, the more if people are out there and they're gonna be videoing. So if y'all go out there and y'all are like, hey, don't you know it's gonna be videoed? People have cameras in their hand constantly. You've got to be, if you do not want people to think that you are guilty, you have got to be showing a different side. Don't be running out there screaming at the people. I mean, that's just looks really, really bad.
See, Brad told the cop when he come here to search my house that he was going to do that, and the cop's like, I'd do it too.
Well,
Well, that's a bad cop
I don't
because
agree with that. I just don't. I don't.
Well, with all the stalking and the vandalism of the truck, the cop sees why,
Well, I mean, I can
though.
understand why, but the point is,
I
when
mean,
you go,
as it is, I have to take this truck and put it in a storage unit so they don't get to it again. Like, this is my son's truck. My mom is no longer here. It cannot be replaced. She cannot go out and buy another truck. She's not here to do that. Like, this truck has to be well preserved and taken care of. And them doing that is bullshit, you know? And the cop sees why we're trying to keep everybody away and keep them from looking at the property and planting stuff on the property. Like, if they plant anything now, somebody's going to be in trouble because the cops searched the whole entire property.
well,
They walk.
what was it that was actually planted? Like some clothes or some shit like that, allegedly?
Yeah, it was a jacket that was completely way too small for my daughter. She's 240 pounds and pregnant. There
So
is
what
no
was the
way
point? What I
a
mean, so the
medium jacket
cops.
is going to fit her.
So did the cops disregard that immediately, or did they take it into
Yes,
evidence?
they did. Nope, they knew it was too small for Becca. Too small, so they just disregarded it.
jacket. I saw a picture of that jacket, and she's right. It's a small, and I even told the person, I said that's too small. That's not hers. So it was
Do you
disregarded.
have a picture of that jacket? I've never seen this jacket.
No.
You just seen a picture of it. Well,
Yeah, just
so Steph, did you hear what there's possibly 4 cell phones that belong to Rebecca?
yes.
That's, I
I
mean,
brought
that's
that out to
hard to
Steph
me.
yesterday.
That's crazy. And that one of them possibly is in use right now. Oh, what's the deal with this? Somebody said they seen a screenshot of a Snapchat. What was that, Steph? Has that been confirmed or denied?
That was shoot, what is her name? We'd figured out what the name was. It'd come to me if I could hear it, but she said that she had sent a Snapchat and gotten a response and da 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 da, and I hadn't seen her since, so I don't know if it's true. She's somebody who harbored Rebecca out in the woods.
Before?
And it's her, Rebecca, and it's just some guy lived in a camper on her property, so that's how she knows her.
Who the hell is that?
Is that the? Never mind. I'm not gonna say that.
I don't even know who that is.
So, Steph, what are your thoughts on this Josh guy that may? Do you think she might be with him and Mel? That's what Courtney believes, maybe.
So I don't think so because I've had many conversations with Mel. Josh and Mel are together because Josh was with Mel. I had him take a second screenshot of a different part of the Snapchat they did to prove that conversation the night before she disappeared. So I know that they are together, but they the way that they acted those first few days, there's no way. There's no way she's with them. Mel would say
But
something. Mel to me
her
seems really worried.
but why did her hometown go to Tennessee on her Facebook?
Well,
Becca's
I'm sure
Facebook.
she. What town in Tennessee does her Facebook say, or just say Tennessee?
It just said Tennessee, and then when a friend of mine's son went to go look at it again, it was gone. Like it had been deleted.
I don't know. I don't know where Mel lives and Josh lives. I heard that Josh lives in Tennessee, but
Josh is Mel's ex-husband.
right. Yes, I knew that. Yes, I knew that. Um,
Husband, they're still there, but they are together, is what you said.
I mean, they're in the same, not together like in a relationship, but they're in the same location.
Right.
But I don't think
Same town,
Rebecca's
yes.
with them.
I
But
honestly
Josh
don't
has
know.
hid Becca before, like for weeks on end.
But to the extent of helping her give birth and hide a baby,
They might have had her going to the hospital under a different name. We don't know. Josh
well,
is
you
like
know,
that. He knows all the little tricks and trades.
well, I I'm going to give Mel a call. I live in Tennessee. If she's in Tennessee, I'll go get her myself. I'll go pick her up, and I will make sure she gets the medical attention she needs wherever in Tennessee she's at. So, Rebecca, if you are
That'd be
listening to
great.
this, if you are listening to this and you are in the state of Tennessee, I will come help you. But I don't think she is.
I just don't
There's
think
no way
that.
she is.
I feel like she would, if she was in hiding, the cops would know. I feel like at this point she would have been like, "Hey, listen, this has gotten way out of hand. I need y'all to know I'm okay." You know what I mean? That, that's my opinion. Maybe she wouldn't. I don't know.
But
Courtney,
everybody keeps saying that she's going to be in trouble.
I mean,
She's not going to come out if they keep saying that.
the thing about it is, at, I don't think at this point she will be in trouble right now. But if she were to have the baby and it needed medical attention and she didn't get it to the baby, then yeah, she could be in trouble for that. That is something
She
she could be in
could be
trouble for.
possibly, yes.
I mean, not saying that that's what happened or anything like that, but that would be the only thing that I could recognize as her being in trouble for, if that was the scenario.
Right. And I think she knows that, but I don't know. I just got a million things running through my head on what is and what's not. And yeah.
So, what I want to say this, but I want to make sure I don't word it in the wrong way. Um, was anybody arrested yesterday in your town that you know of?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
Courtney, are you familiar with what a safe haven box is?
I am.
Do you all have those in your town or one nearby?
The Cadillac Hospital actually is a safe haven. So I'm assuming there might be more.
The what we have down here, and I think all the way down even in Florida, are safe haven boxes. Kentucky has them too, and those are at fire departments. And it's just a box where people can go put their baby in the box and walk away
Right.
safely, and there's no questions asked. I would check to see if there's any safe haven boxes in any firehouses nearby, and if any children have been left there in the last few weeks. There, if you're thinking of in terms of her leaving on her own, it's possible somebody helped her give birth, and then the baby is safe and
There
she's waiting to heal. It's so out there. I know it sounds so crazy, but I'm trying to think of every possibility.
I
Yeah,
did hear of a baby being put in a box. I think it was just a few days ago or something like that, but it wasn't confirmed if it
about it too.
was my grandbaby.
I did hear. Let me look it up real quick. Excuse me, guys. I need to quit.
I know I need one. I feel ya. Will you roll me a cigarette, please?
There's only 100 tubes.
That's fine. I'm getting warm now, finally. Like, I don't know exactly what town that baby was put in a safe haven box.
It's something that I would ask police for if I were you, just to put that in their ear, just to remind them to kind of check
Well,
that and
the
see.
detective did say that they don't think it was my grandbaby, but test wasn't done to find out. That's all I know. That's
There
what
was
they told
one
me.
in Nebraska. I mean, that's the only one. There's the one in Kentucky is closed. I asked for a statewide in the past week. Nebraska, November the 8th. And then that's it. That's the only one that's been
No,
confirmed.
this was like the 6th or the 7th or something like that. I know it was close to those dates.
What? Hold on. What
And
about
it was in Michigan.
in Michigan?
Okay, I was bummed by the way.
Well, if it was, they didn't report it to like a national database or anything. I'm not finding anything.
Michigan keeps everything hush hush, if you haven't noticed.
I have.
Yeah.
I have.
This is why I don't want my son growing up here and his kids growing up here, because that's how they are. This is why I wanted to move to Texas, because I know my son will have a better life there. Because Michigan is crooked as hell.
Do you know someone in Texas already?
No, Brad actually went down there to sell Christmas trees, and I went down there to be with him, and I loved it.
What area were you guys in? Just curious.
Um, Quinlan,
Really?
Rowlett,
Hmm.
Carrollton, Carl,
Okay. Yeah.
Carlton, or
Yeah, I know the area. It's a decent area.
I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't know how they say it actually, but yeah, I thought it was beautiful down there.
So, what's the deal with Paige? She hasn't been around in a couple of days. Is she? I mean, are is she a friend of yours, or is she even a friend of Rebecca's? Like, what's the deal with her?
She ain't a friend of mine. The last time me and Paige had an encounter, the ground shook because she fell on the ground coming at me.
So, were you friends with her mother at any point?
No, no, nope, 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 nope. I don't associate myself with drug dealers and
So,
drug users. I'm sorry, I just don't.
okay, so was Rebecca and Paige close?
Okay, so the guy that was in the camper that we were just talking about, that was Austin. Hey, tell Courtney the boy Rebecca was staying with in the camper was me. And that
Oh,
came from Austin.
okay, that's interesting. Hmm. I don't know. I think I have all my questions answered that I have. Steph, what about you? You're good.
Austin is a good kid, you know.
He's a good kid. I didn't feel anything from Austin, honestly. I just didn't.
Right.
I feel a
When
lot from Rich. I feel a lot from Rich.
you're going to. He went and told everybody that Becca had the baby on Sunday. Okay, she pissed her pants on Sunday. That was it.
You don't
That
think
was all she did.
it wasn't her water breaking?
No, she peed her pants, and I think my grandson farted in her stomach and did a flip flop. You know how babies do that, right? And it freaked her out. And then he kicked her, he did something to her bladder. She ended up peeing her pants. Well, Rich is saying that she's still, on Monday, was still wearing the pissy pants that she had on Sunday. Come on, ain't no woman gonna walk around with pissy pants at all. We all know that. You pee your pants, you're gonna go change, especially being a woman.
What do you
That's
think about
embarrassing.
what do you think about Rebecca leaving her purse and wallet all at Rich's house when she came with you? I mean, is that something she did
She
often?
might have it somewhere else.
But did she
She
leave
might
her?
have backup.
What I'm trying to gather is, did she often leave her purse, wallet, and all that behind?
Yes. There is 99% of the time I've never seen my daughter with a wallet or a purse or any of that. Like,
Okay.
she is absent-minded because she is like a straight up blonde. So she forgets a lot of crap. You know, that's just how she does
Well,
it. And it's
so
nothing
far,
out of the ordinary.
I'm not trying to be funny, but so far, that's the only thing consistent between yours and what's his face, Reach's statements. Honestly, that's the only thing that's been consistent. Everything else has been,
That she's absent-minded.
yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's the only thing that's been consistent is that she willingly left her purse behind, probably because she didn't carry it. Everything else is every time you would say Rich did it, he would say you did it. Do you see what I'm saying? That's why I wanted to get both of you in the box.
She is
That way
more
you
of
guys could
a
front each other.
tomboy type.
Yeah.
She's not that girly girl. Oh, I gotta have my purse. Oh, don't forget.
Excuse me.
She's not like her mom at all. Okay, I carry a purse. I have to carry a purse, and it's like a freaking big purse because I lose all my shit if I don't. She's just like, whatever. So I've asked her, you got your license? No. Did I need
So
it?
the other night when Kimmy went to go pick up the phone from Rich, did she go? She didn't go alone, did she? Or did she?
No, my cousin was with her, and we were sitting down the road with Kimmy's phone on and my phone on, well, Brad's phone on, listening to the conversation and recording it.
Okay. What about the
So if
first
he would have
time?
put his,
What about the first time she
uh,
went to go?
the first time I think she said she went alone. The second time she took her boyfriend's grandpa. I don't know. You can't get a straight answer out of her.
Well, I'm just curious. The first time she went to get the phone, did you guys suspect Rich of any kind of foul play in that moment?
No. I mean, my daughter has slept with Rich and she's tried to say that she hasn't, but she has. And according to her, the day that she went to go get the phone, Rich was trying to get her to go back in the house with him. And I don't know. I just ignored it, basically. I didn't want to hear any more of it. It makes me sick. Yeah.
So, how close were Kimmy and Rebecca? Did they have a good relationship?
They did have a good relationship. They
But
fought. Like,
but
Kimmy has
even
had, like, a couple attempted batteries or whatever on her with Becca.
against each other.
Yeah, growing up. Bleach
Okay.
thrown in the eyes, stabbed her with a knife, just on and on and on between these two girls. Like, Kimberly did not want Becca born. Well, Kimberly is the youngest, not the oldest. Becca's the oldest. And, well, yeah, they were being kids. Kids are kids at that point.
Well, I mean, me and my sister fought too. I'm not saying anything about that, but I'm just wondering, did they? I mean, they weren't. They were trying. Look, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just trying to paint a picture here. So, even though they were sleeping with each other's men, they didn't have hate for each other behind that.
No, that's okay between them two. Ask them, they'll tell you. Get out of that chair. Sorry, my dog
Courtney,
was trying to get in the chair.
How many children does Brad have?
10.
I was told this morning that he has 13.
No, he has 10. And then my son will make 11 because the girls don't want him considered as that, but they'll call him dad only when they want something. Get out of that box, you're not getting those. No, demon. Lay down. Get over here and lay down. Nope. Get over here.
So I want to go back to the money for a minute. So, from what I understand, Kimmy's struggling pretty good right now. Is that true? If you had to
No,
say,
she's not.
she's not.
She's doing that poor, pitiful me crap like she always does. Between
So-
her and Rich, this has got out of hand, and it's not even about my daughter anymore.
Well,
If you haven't noticed.
I have actually, but I think it's because once people started talking and all of this extra shit started coming out, our minds were blown, and you have to agree that it's crazy, right?
Oh, it's definitely crazy.
And so once you guys started pointing fingers at one another, whether it been about Rebecca or something else, it's sort of made everyone question.
The only reason that I myself am pointing a finger at Rich is because he's beat her. That's the only reason I'm pointing a finger at him. Because if you love somebody, why the fuck are you going to put your hands on them? You don't. If you love somebody truly, you don't put your hands on them.
Right.
That's not love. That's the only reason I'm pointing the finger at Rich. And then what Kimmy said that was said by somebody that something was taken off somebody's phone and it makes him and another person look real guilty. But I can't believe a word Kimmy says anymore.
Well,
I don't want to name names or point fingers but half of what Kimmy says, I don't know if I can believe it or not believe it.
well, I'm going to tell you, and you can go and watch this for yourself if you want to. It's on my YT channel. But Rich was in my panel, I don't know, several hours. And the entire time he pushed the blame to you. And when I tell you, he continuously said, she did it. And multiple people were like, did what? Did what? Because, this was the first day of this being all over social media. It just seems
Yeah, what did I do? What did I do? You tell me what I did.
that language. In my opinion. Steph, what do you think about that?
Oh shit, it's 45 minutes after. Crap.
Yeah, I've got to go too and get ready for the show.
Okay.
But I appreciate you letting me
this
up
was
here
getting my kid up for school.
Okay, shit.
and everything. But I'm gonna go get excuse me, go get ready, and I'll see you in just a little bit.
All right, thank you.
Brad's getting him up, so.
Goodness gracious.
I know, so did I.
Can you turn the comments back on for me, somebody? Just for us, thank you. Okay. All right, so is there anything I'm just gonna ask a few questions real quick to see if anybody thinks I missed anything. Oh. What kind of phones did Rebecca have? That's a good question.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. No, Brad
Oh,
never beat up Paige.
okay, real quick. I want to say one thing about something with Michigan, real quick. Michigan's SO registry, they are extremely lax about it. I just want y'all to know that. The research that I've done is one, they're trying to get rid of the registry. So right now, they're not keeping up with it. So all of those comments about he shouldn't be doing this, that, and the other, maybe not. Maybe not, but that's that state and that's what they're dealing with over there. Okay?
And no, Kimmy does not speak Spanish. It's not her first language. She was born in Cadillac, Michigan. She doesn't have any native in her. She's a white person. She just lies. It's all lies.
Oh, will you tell me about this trip to Grand Rapid? Supposedly,
Oh, last night she come here to get her shit out of my truck, and Brendan, trust in God or whatever it is that he goes by on TikTok. He was here. He stayed out in his truck. She come in because she had to get her blades that she uses for the newspaper. And I was like, okay, so where are you guys going next? She's like, oh, we're going to Grand Rapids to do a drop. To be at a drop, I should say. She's like, Mom, you know I'm a CI. And I'm like, first off, you wouldn't be running your fucking mouth about that because somebody could kill you over that bullshit, you know? She's like, I don't have to worry about it. Nobody hears it. Nobody knows about it.
well,
But yeah, her and Brendan were supposed to go do that last night.
well, I'm going to tell you a secret that I know. I know that there's going to be some arrests made very soon in your town. That it doesn't have anything pertain to Rebecca. It just has pertained to a lot of name dropping that happened over the last couple of days. Just for the record. So,
Well,
with the rug activity.
I'm sure there's a lot of it, and they're trying to put a cap on it, and I hope they do start getting this shit off the street. I mean, I have a 14-year-old, and I don't want him getting wrapped up in that. I told him I'd smack him right upside his head I ever catch him using or ever smoking a cigarette. Yeah, I might be a hypocrite, but you know what? I want better for him. He wants to go into the military, you know? So I definitely want better for him. I don't want him to act like the other kids.
Right. Is it true that the rugs in the area are so bad that they have to have Narcan in various locations free for the taking?
Yes, it is. It is horrible. And the health department gives out clean, tied off things. The health department does. This is crazy. Like when I seen these boxes for this Narcan, I'm like, what the fuck? That's exactly what come out my mouth.
Can you tell me who Sassy is?
Who?
Sassy?
I don't know.
Is that a username?
Go away. I have no clue.
Oh, that's awesome.
Lily is Kimberly's daughter. And it's Lillian.
Can I come in? I want to tell her my daughter's been looking for her for 3 days. Your daughter's been looking for who for 3 days? Your daughter's been looking for Becca. A lot of people's been looking for Becca. Yes.
She hasn't been looking for Becca. She's been making this whole TikTok thing about her. So she ain't done nothing. She ain't even gone to work. She's passed it off and she said that she's gone to work. No, she hasn't.
All the important information is all been given to the police. And nothing that
Yes,
has
everything has.
everything has been given to the police. They are whatever's being said now, allegedly the police already know.
They are watching all this live. Every bit of it. They're seeing everything. They're hearing what everybody is saying. That is why they're doing a roundup.
Okay,
That's why.
so my question is this. So when Kimmy showed up at your place last night to get her belongings, and Trust, whoever their real name, whatever their real name is, was with her, was the law enforcement is there as well?
He come up to the door. He knocked on the door. Well, actually, I opened the door because I seen
The
him
law
come up.
enforcement.
Yes. And I
Okay.
told him, I said, I don't have a problem with my daughter. She can come in. Like, and I don't. But what pisses me off is that she's lying. This is serious. You don't lie when something is serious, you know? And I'm trying to get her to realize that. But she will not realize that you don't lie. So, yeah, she kind of pisses me off a little bit. But I'm not going to make it so my daughter can't get her shit. You know?
So, okay, so you said that you didn't want Trust in your house. And then, so what happened?
He
He went back.
never even tried to come in.
Oh, but did he get out of his vehicle?
He walked down the ramp with her and then turned around and went back to his vehicle when the cops
Oh, okay.
realized that I said that she could come in.
Did he say anything to you?
Not a word. Not a word. But he thinks I'm like a second mom to him, so why is he bashing on me? And I got screenshots to prove that one.
Just out of curiosity, does Rebecca happen to have any kind of criminal record?
Being
Minor
assault,
stuff? Oh, assault.
other things, I do believe. I'm not sure what all she has.
Do you think it's possible she could have went into rehab?
No, she's not ready for that. I've tried. My cousin's tried. My dying mother has tried, and it didn't do no good. She's just not ready.
Well, and that's really unfortunate. But I'm gonna tell you, if you're an addict and you're not ready, nothing anybody offers you is gonna be good enough.
Exactly. It took my mom and my son coming in while I was tying off to make me stop. And I quit cold turkey. And that was 10 years ago. And I'm glad I did because I have a whole different life.
You said that you and Rebecca were planning a baby shower right before she went missing. That's correct, right?
Yes, it was supposed to be that Saturday after she was here.
And y'all weren't arguing or anything, were you?
No, with Becca, you had to watch what you said, the way you said it, your voice, or she would have got pissed off. And I didn't want her mad. I just want to be there for my daughter and my grandbaby. And I was hoping that Saturday she'd just walk in.
So
And it never
earlier,
happened.
before you came up, Trust was in here. And I specifically asked him, was Kimmy or has Kimmy ever been a user? And he straight told me no. And I asked him, had he ever? And he straight told me no. Is that the truth?
I don't think he has, but I know Kimberly was using ice. Just like her sister does.
I figured, but I thought he was lying when he said that. So that kind of irritates me. What's the point of lying?
Right. Just like he said he questioned me last night in front of the cop inside my home. Him nor the cop was in my home last night.
So, co- so Kimmy literally told you that they were going to a drop, not to make a drop,
Yeah,
but to a location.
to a location in Grand Rapids.
But
She couldn't handle that. Trust me, she couldn't handle that.
like, what do you mean she couldn't handle that? What, like, in what way do you mean?
People, they're depending on the crew of the people get strip searched, they get guns put to their heads. There's no way that she could do that. Depending on how mean this crew is, yeah, she couldn't handle it. And you never know until you get there. And you don't know what they're switching. It could be rugs, it could be guns, it could be dead bodies. I mean, it's just horrid.
Okay, so hold on a second. I need to ask some questions about this because I'm not trying to flex or nothing like that, but I was once in that type of a situation. I was once a runner and distributor myself. Okay, I'll just say that. And I don't
See, I've been on the other
recall.
side of the law with that.
Like, what do you mean? The other side of the law? Like,
Okay, so I'll tell you guys. My ex-husband, when Jason, his sister, come on, I think it was yesterday, but with my ex-husband, he was there when a woman died. A team got a hold of me and asked me if I would help them get him. And I was doing that when I got with Brad, and then shit went haywire, and I got kicked out of that team because of all the shit that was going on. But I've been on that side.
so you kind of
So,
know what goes down at these drops, is what you're telling me.
yeah, I do. And with me and Jason using drugs at the time, he was the reason I started using drugs because I wanted to know what it was. What the hell he was talking about.
Yeah.
We've been at them. We've seen
Well, I'm
what
not saying that I haven't seen that type of shit happen. I'm trust me, I've seen some shit go down. Okay. Um,
and it's not pretty. And Kimberly is not that type of girl. She couldn't handle that. I could barely handle it. I've seen dead bodies handed between people.
okay,
I've seen this.
be careful of the words you use. Just I don't want to get in trouble.
But right. But she would never be able to do it. Ever.
I mean, if she is a user and that is the way she supplies herself, you don't think she could suck it up and go do it so that she could get her free stuff?
I think she got her sister into it. Like into it. And I hate to say it, and it could be bad, but I think she knows, honestly. If she is that far into it where she is going to drops and things like that, so she says, Becca could be at harm. And Rich owing thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, come on, Becca could be hurt. It could be a way to get Becca so that Rich pays up. And
So why does he? But my thing is this, like, in order to owe somebody money, they either had to front you something. I don't see. This is just my own personal opinion. I could be completely wrong. This has been a long time since I've been up in this shit, but I don't see the people I deal with is not going to just hand feed somebody a little bit, and let it grow up to that much amount. Do you understand what I'm saying?
but see, Rich was running with a guy that is now in Wexner County
So
jail. Scott.
what I'm
And
wondering is,
they were
did
in
he?
deep.
Do you think he got fronted something and then never returned with the payment? Is that what you're telling me? That something, because
Yeah.
in order for it to be thousands of dollars, that's the only thing I can think of.
Scott was that way. Scott was running up a tab. Like these people never paid for anything. They ran up a tab.
Who
Like,
was
I'm
the
telling you,
idiot
this
letting
is
them run up a
crazy.
tab? I mean,
Huh?
I ain't never heard of such.
Well, they do it up here depending on if you know the person and they know you and you're good with them. And yeah, it can go to thousands of dollars.
So, okay, go ahead, Nicole. I think we might be on to something here.
Hey
Hey,
Courtney, how
Nicole.
are you? Oh
Oh,
my
I'm
God, I
doing
sound like I
pretty
haven't
good,
slept in
Jackie.
days.
You
Um,
do?
okay, so you're talking about Scott Bozak, right?
Yes,
Which
yes,
he goes by Scott Rocket too, right?
yes. And there's another name that he goes by too. I can't pronounce that fucking name, but I will get it to you later, and then you can try to pronounce it.
Okay, did he also run with Caveman, which is
I
Michael
do believe
Haynes?
I know. I know who he is. I do believe so.
Can you confirm or deny that he was arrested yesterday?
He was arrested 2 days ago.
2 days ago. Okay.
Caveman was?
Yeah, I called the jail last night to
Huh.
confirm.
Holy shit, that's news to me. But oh, I got something to tell you guys about that. That girl that he was dating, Precious.
Precious.
I don't
She's in
know.
jail too.
Good. But she actually choked Kimberly out at a school. CTC in Cadillac. She choked Kimberly out over a guy.
So, did Caveman ever live on the compound?
I don't know.
From what I know, um,
I know he said something about giving my daughter a generator so that she had lights. I don't know.
Oh, I want to tell you something, Nicole. I was told that we're going to see some arrests made in the next days or so. In the next,
yeah, that's what I was told too, but I don't know what for. I think,
I
I know
actually,
why.
I know. Well, I know why.
I know why too. I know people are being watched,
Right.
but I'm not
Very,
going to
And
say
they
very
too
should,
much.
much. But it's people
especially when it comes
that
to drugs.
I've never heard of. Like, I've never heard of these people ever. Like, these names have never been mentioned on a live
Yeah.
platform or anything like
How soon as
that.
he ever signed up for him?
What did,
Hold
what
on
did
a
you,
second, you guys. I gotta pause for a second because I gotta find out something.
Okay.
so I don't know. And I don't want to give the names out because I don't want anything to happen.
No,
You know
I
what I
don't want you
mean?
to give any
So,
names out because I'm going to tell you what was told to me. What was told to me, and I'll read it to you. I will read it to you.
I was told by the person that's watching them, but I just don't. And it's adding up, but it blew my mind because I've never heard this name before ever. So I don't really know too much. But while you're searching for that caveman, I don't know if you know, but caveman got away with unaliving and concealing.
Yes, yes. So this is what was said to me. Um, Information was given when Courtney and Kimmy got up today. This was yesterday, and started talking about these and dropping names. They blew some covers, so there's definitely going to be some
Lucy
arrests made.
Cover how?
Right. So I feel like they're probably blowing informants. People need to this is what I've been trying to warn people. When you're talking about an informant, you can't just sit here and be like, this person's an informant, because if they really are, they're fucked. And so
Yeah,
you could be
Kimberly is
too.
not
You
an
know what I mean?
informant.
And that puts an automatic possible hit on the person's back that blew that cover. Okay, I've been through this
I get
informant
that.
shit. I understand it. And it's
So do
dangerous.
I. It is dangerous. You're right. It is.
So, in the past 24 hours, I don't know if y'all been watching, but there has been multiple names that have been thrown out there like they're an informant, and I don't know if they are. And some of them have never spoke on a
Can
platform.
you look? Can you find out? Yeah, it's true. There was supposed to be an arrest made this morning. Do you have a way of finding that out? 'Cause I do.
Yeah,
I mean, I
yeah.
do.
Hold on.
At this very moment.
But if you think about it, this whole thing is getting out of hand.
Mm.
It is. It really is. And if people's covers are getting blown because people are saying people's names, like, it's just wild.
Yeah.
I don't, but the thing is, Courtney, is who are they informing on? Or don't say them, but is it the people that are within this rug dealing situation, like from the compound? Like, did Scott Bozak have a backup person that ran his rugs whenever he got locked up? Who was his supplier? You know what I mean? Is it really the group that people are saying?
I think
Or
it's
Maybe
one of
this is
somebody
honestly,
that we know.
Courtney, I don't want you to answer that. This is some shit that does not need to be discussed on platform.
Just think about it. Just get the
That's
question
why I
and think
said
about it.
it's somebody that we might know, but I'm not answering any further than that.
Yeah,
It's just
don't say any
really,
names.
yeah.
Nicole, you were in Trust in God's last live last night. How Kimberly said that she didn't want nothing to do with me or anything. Did you get those screenshots that I sent you? I think I sent you screenshots this morning.
You sent me screenshot? I haven't looked at nothing.
But how she said that she didn't want nothing to do with me, but yet she was pissed off because she didn't get my car this morning.
No, I left that live because I found some stuff out about him.
About who?
Trust. Trust. He lied to me a lot this morning. Kind of pissed me off.
Yeah, watch out.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear us.
Damn phone's ringing. Sorry, my phone was ringing. I thought I had stopped it, but I didn't. So, anyways, Trust lied a lot to me this morning, and it really pissed me off.
Trust knows stuff because Trust is in. I have to follow you, Courtney, because your account's private, so I just requested. But
Okay.
Yeah, I know. And I don't know what he lied about to you this morning. You had said something and then I went back to sleep, or I had came in here for like a couple minutes and then went back to sleep. And I don't know what happened after that. And then everybody was sharing me the live whenever you and Steph were on here. So I came in here, but
Well, he told me that Kimmy had never done rugs in her life. First of all, I know that was a lie from the jump. I mean, why would you even say that? Everybody knows that.
Let me tell you something. He was on something last night.
I believe it.
I don't know what it was, but he was on something last night because he was twitching a lot and tweaking a lot. Okay, like bad. And I don't know what it was. And I've gotten messages and stuff that showed that they never went searching yesterday. They went somewhere, but they did not go search.
Who was in the video?
Oh, I bet I know where they went.
Yeah, Rich's spot.
Right.
Okay, Courtney, I want to ask you a question because a lot of people are getting mixed up. I was sent a screenshot of that exact place that you and Brad told the recovery team about, right?
Yes.
That spot is off of Fogger Road and 41 and a half Road.
It's
there's like trash cans.
Yes.
Okay, so what I showed last night, if anybody was in my live last night, that's the place that Courtney and Courtney told the people about. But is that the place that Rich brings females, or is it a different
Yes.
place?
Nope, that is the place.
So where
I mean,
does he
there
go?
is
Like in the
tons of
woods, or
trails.
like in the road?
There's trails out there that you can drive. And Rich normally has a 4-wheel drive Jeep. So he can get through any of those trails. I mean, me and the recovery group went down a trail and we didn't think we were coming up out of there, but we did. But yeah, there's tons of trails back in there. It's gonna take an ATV and 4-wheelers and 3-wheelers to get back in there if you don't have a 4-wheel drive.
Mm.
And I'm assuming more than likely Michael's truck that Rich has been using is 4-wheel drive. Brad just said it is a 4-wheel drive. So he could get down in there. So
The red one?
without a problem.
The red one?
Which one?
No, the other one.
The white one.
And it is not.
Well, Rich was in the red one yesterday with Amber.
That one is 4-wheel drive too. So he's screwing Amber now?
No, he's not. Amber's with Michael. Amber
And that
dates
means
Michael.
what? And that means what to Rich?
But Rich went to Paige's house to talk to Paige's mom yesterday.
I have a question. Where Rich lives, does he have neighbors? Like, how many neighbors are in the area? How far
He
is he
does.
from?
Yeah, he does.
How far from
They're like maybe 50 feet, maybe,
from his
on
neighbor?
both sides.
And is it like a long street of houses, or what about behind him, in front of him? What about that?
No, there's no houses behind him. But there's houses.
It is a long street, and there is some houses across the road. Like across from Rich's, there's a house, and then if you go down the road, there's like another house on the other side of the street, not the same side that Rich is on. But there's houses all the way through there, besides where there's wooded spots.
I can show you right now. She's country if you'd like.
So it's not close to town though, is it?
It is. How far would you say it's from town?
Here's Rich's house right here. This is Rich's house right there. And then there's all the houses right here.
6 miles.
So there's it's just land right here. Huh?
Will you scroll back this way? Like scroll down so I can see past his house? No, the other way. What is?
But listen, so if you go down this road, he lives off of 41 half road. So if you go down this road and you keep going, you're going to hit the area that she's saying is the area of right here where he takes females.
Yeah.
So it's on that same road. And then if you continue down, I'm sorry.
Can you blow that spot up?
Yeah.
Like where? Okay, now go towards She's Country on the screen. Keep going, 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 keep going. I'll tell you when to stop. Okay, so if you look, there's like tons of trails off the sides.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there is tons of them. And some trails people have made back in there. And Rich knows all that land back there. All of it. This is why I say we need more people to help us search all that. Like 2-3 people can't do it. It's going to take a lot of people.
So if Rich had anything to do with this, what I found out last night is that 2-track that's right in front of your house connects all the way to 41 and a half road. So here is the intersection right here.
Right, because it goes up across the main highway 115 and keeps going. I do believe that, yes.
Yes, it goes all the way down. So if you follow this road right here, that road, you just keep going down, it's going to hit your house where that 2-track is. There's your,
Right.
shoot, what happened? Yeah. Oh, right there. Hey, little man.
So that road can go all through back
All the way down.
and it can go back to her place.
Yes. All the way down.
If you give Mama her computer, I can pull it up on my computer. Okay.
That's really
I'm never
interesting.
getting the computer.
I mean,
All the way down, and then there's the intersection, and you go up this road, and you'll hit the place where he brings his girls, and then you keep going up, and you'll hit his house, which is right. Hold on, I missed it. Yeah, right there. Also,
Yeah.
that's the landfill that he used to work at. It's right across the street, and then down here is the compound.
No, the landfill is on the main highway from Riches.
Yeah, this is the main highway, 131,
Yeah.
and then there's the
And then-
landfill.
Right, that Canada owns now.
Canada?
Yeah, Canada owns it.
Oh.
GFL, Canada owns it.
whoa. Wait a minute. That's interesting. How long have they owned it?
It's waste management got bought out.
Canada.
How long?
I need to charge my devices. All my stuff is
I
dying.
think it's like 3, 4, maybe 5 years now.
I went to sleep last night without charging anything.
Would that mean that they would have to? What the hell?
And with all the shit that's going on between Trump and Canada, they ain't letting us search that fucking landfill. No way in
That's what
hell
I
are they
was
gonna let us
wondering.
search it.
Would it have? Would they have to ask them for permission on that? Would
I just
It's
got a
private
message
property.
I just got a message from somebody that said that their husband works for GFL and they don't own that landfill. Maybe it's a different person.
GFL does own that. I don't know who the hell was telling you that, but they do own that. It's
I'd have to
the
do my own
sign
research,
is
you know what I
right
mean?
in front that says GFL.
Oh, okay. I think that landfill's irrelevant, if you want me to be honest, anyways.
Right, because
There's too many
nobody's called
woods
in.
and stuff for that to be relevant. You know what I mean?
yeah, because
Right,
all the
nobody's
woods
called
are
in
on-
dead bodies in the trash or anything like that. So
They just
it's
burn 'em.
definitely irrelevant right at this point.
They need somebody brought up a good point last night. They need to look for like burn piles or stuff like that. And do y'all not have burn bans out there with all the woods?
We do
Maybe it's
in
just
the
too
summer.
dry out here. I don't know.
Very wet here.
Because we have burn
It's
bans
wet
everywhere.
here. It's been raining. It's cold.
So y'all don't have
I'm ready to go
burn
back
bans
there.
like where y'all can't burn things? Y'all are able to just burn stuff in the backyard?
Yeah, as long as the fire thing isn't up.
Yeah, they do have burn bans, but they don't have one right now. Is what she's saying.
Right, we don't as of this point.
I don't know. I just didn't know how it was up there. Here in Texas, we get burn bans all year round.
She's still in a burn ban.
What's your weather like?
Yeah,
down there?
I'm in a burn ban right now.
Dry, super dry.
Yeah, no rain. And
Oh,
it's hot.
But I don't
What's
look
your
like
temperature?
What's the temperature here? It's probably like 85 degrees. Well,
what is it
it's
here?
still early in the morning, so it's probably like 76. Or 75. I don't know, but yesterday it was like 90.
Some
72.
bullshit.
72 where you are, but it gets colder where you are, right?
Yeah.
It's hotter over here.
37 here.
37.
It is
Oh.
friggin' cold.
And another thing up there is that I realize when I look on Google Maps, the trees are a lot fuller, but then whenever I saw people searching and stuff, all the leaves have already fallen. Honestly,
Yeah.
it's actually really pretty up there.
I think they only do an update once a year on that, don't they?
On Google Earth?
Yeah.
Yeah, different places are different times. Like, I guess it just depends when the Google Earth truck drives around, you know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
the drone or whatever.
Before COVID, they used to have a train that used to do like a fall color tour, and they don't do that no more. Before all the leaves hit the ground, and yeah, that don't happen no more.
Well, I need to make a call, Ray. Thank you for having me up.
Okay.
I'll try to figure out about what you asked me about somebody being arrested today.
Yeah.
I'll message you.
Possibility. I think someone was.
Okay.
Shit, I just thought about something. I better not say that. Oh, I have crazy thoughts that come to my mind. But I don't want to get nobody in trouble, so I ain't gonna say nothing. Well, Courtney, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off, and you can turn the comments back on while I say this. I do appreciate you coming up and talking with me. Rich has came up the first day. I think that's what got this whole thing started, actually. And then I've kind of just been sitting back listening since then. I don't foresee him coming back on anybody's live, but
See, everybody said that he went silent.
yeah, he
Like,
did.
he's not silent.
Well, on here, he hasn't spoken, is what other than that one, other than the
Right,
one
he's
time.
just not out here.
I'm looking for your computer.
My computer's up there. And if he goes to my email, he can pull it up.
He had it pulled up, but he couldn't figure it out. So I told him
My
I couldn't
wife's
find your
it's in my bio. You can find it there. Talk about Rick's truck, as Corny claimed he has a truck. Does he have a truck?
He does. And he has access to his dad's car, which aren't on his registry, which could put him in prison.
Hey. Cass is on her way out.
She
Why
said she
so
was,
she
you
can
mean
come out
the
here and talk
phone
some more
last the
bullshit?
phone call last night? Is what you mean? Who are you? She said she was asleep. She said she did try to call it back. What kind of
I
truck
mean,
is
I
it?
can give you all the number if you want it.
Red one?
You
No,
can
white.
call it back.
No, I don't think we should do that. Anyways, I don't know if Nicole's gonna go on. I don't know if what's gonna happen. But for right now, I gotta hop off. I've been on since 4 this morning.
Well, Kimberly is on her way out to get her clipboard out of my truck. My son just informed me of that. So that should go real good.
Well, hopefully it won't go too bad. You know?
You're welcome.
Courtney, I hope that Rebecca is found soon. You know?
You know, it pisses me off that I really wanted to be there for Baby Park's birth. And I don't think I'm going to be able to.
I want to ask you a question, and I don't try to be mean or anything when I say this, but did Rebecca refer to the baby as Baby Park, or did she? I mean, is that something that just happened recently? I'm just wondering.
I am not saying what she said little man, but if she left Rich, it will not be Richard Park. It's not just gonna be that way. My daughter ain't gonna do that. She ain't that dumb. She ain't gonna give that kid complex.
Well, I was just just wondering what what the deal was with that.
But most of us have been referring to him as Baby Park. And I don't care what Rich says or anybody says, it's Baby Park.
Well, I just wanted to go by, I personally wanted to call him by what his mother would have referred him to. That I just wanted it to be, you know what I'm saying? Because that I feel like for her.
Well, if she left him, we don't know
Right. That's true too, and
at
I
this
understand
point.
that. I was just curious of where that came
Right.
into.
That's why we're referring to him as Baby Park.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, Courtney, things. I hope things have a good outcome and not what we all. Well, we none of us want that, obviously.
Hold on a second. There was a comment. Could Becca be pregnant by someone else and Rich hiding from, or and hiding it from Rich? Um, there is rumors going around that it may or may not be Rich's baby. I have a friend that is in prison and he is claiming that it is his baby. So we don't know, but
I figured.
I asked Rich, and I did, because being his grandma, I wanted to know if Rich was going to do blood tests. Well, he was like, I don't know. And I'm like, don't you want to know for sure? And I was like, is it possible that somebody else is the baby's dad? He quit talking to me. He hung up on me.
Well, I can tell you, when he was in my live initially, the very first day, he admitted that there was a possibility that the baby was not his. But I mean that he did say that. He admitted that.
Right. And it is possible. So maybe she calculated back to where she would have got pregnant and maybe she's with so-called baby daddy. Anything is
So,
possible at this point.
do you think there's only one other possibility of a baby daddy? I
No,
mean, I'm not trying to call your daughter out on being promiscuous. It's not what I'm trying to do, but
there
if
could
there's
be multiple.
oh,
My daughter is addicted to sex. Any man that'll give her that penis, she gonna take it. I'm sorry. That's just how she is. I hate to say it about my daughter, but both of my girls are like that, actually. And with them not going out and searching last night for my daughter as they had claimed, we know what they were doing. And I feel so sorry for Matt, that the guy that she's dating, because she's cheating on him. And she doesn't take a shower. Poor Matt. Poor Matt. Yep, you're doing the same thing I am. No, Matt is not her cousin. Matt is her ex-boyfriend's brother. That family, the mom had kids with her husband's son. And then turned around and married his dad.
Can I ask a question? And I'm not trying to dig into your past. I'm just trying to understand. I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to understand Kimmy and Rebecca. Were they taken from you at a young age, or what? At like around what age?
Okay, my son was 4. Their
And that's the
brother.
oldest one, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Becca was 1, almost. No, she just turned 1. Sorry. I was actually in the hospital with Kimmy when it was Becca's birthday, and I do not call my kids Becca. I don't call them Kimmy. I don't call them Tim. I call them Ricky, Brianna, and Cassandra. And my kids are okay with me calling them that.
And was that their names that you had for them, or
Yes.
And so then their names were changed once they were adopted.
Yes.
And so can I ask a question? Is that why you refer to Rebecca as your daughter more than you say Rebecca? I'm just curious.
Yep. I didn't really want to put her name out that I call her, so I just said my daughter, and I don't like Becca, the name Becca. So I would prefer just to say my daughter instead of slipping up and calling her what I named her, you know?
Yeah, okay. I'm
But
just
it's not that
just
I
wondering.
don't love my child. It's not any of that. It's just I don't like Becca name, and I would rather call her by what I named her, but I don't want people to get it mixed up either.
Well, I was just trying to. The whole reason I wanted to know that is because, and just forgive me or whatever, but when this story first hit and it was announced and that everyone surrounding Rebecca was on the registry, okay? And I know that you feel that that doesn't matter, but it kind of does paint a picture of what maybe was happening in the surroundings. Okay, but she was adopted out at 1 years old. So the people on the registry are really surrounding the girls. They're kind of surrounding you. So that's why I was trying to figure out at what point were they removed. So I wanted to try to figure out, were they around those types of people as well when they were growing up? Do you know? Did
No.
you have communication with them growing up or
Um,
anything like that?
when I had them, Rebecca's dad is on the registry. Well, he was. Um, and she was not around him when I had her because he's a drunk, and she was only like not even a foot when she started walking. And with him being drunk, I didn't want him, you know, knocking her over or anything like that. So I didn't have him around her. The guy that I was married to, actually, when she was born, was a drunk. And that only lasted maybe 3 weeks. And he poured hot grease on me and my daughter, Becca, which she didn't get burnt. She didn't, you know, because I covered her. But at that time, I pushed him out the door, jumped on top of me, started whooping his ass, and the cops pulled me off him because he tried to harm me and my daughter. So I had every right to defend myself. And we made sure that other people like that were not around the kids because I was living back at my mom's after that situation. And the kids were never around people like that. My mom had the strict rule: if you're drunk, if you do drugs, if you're on the sex offender registry, don't come to my fucking house. You are not getting in my door with my grandchildren here. You know, that's just how my mom
That was how
was.
your
And
mom was.
that's how the kids grew up when I had them.
Okay, and
Now,
so then when they went to the foster family, were they adopted right away or did they bounce around any? Because I'm trying to figure out.
they stayed in the same home, but it was like a year, almost 2 years before they were adopted. But now,
Was it in the same town as you, though?
no, it was in Lake City or Houghton Lake or
You lost complete contact
whatever.
with them.
I did. My son was 10 years old, and I found Stephanie's number. Well, the foster mom's number, I should say. And I called, and I was talking to my son, but my fucking sister blew my cover. Oh, this is your Aunt Candy. And the foster mom grabbed the phone, hung it up. That was the last time I talked to my son until, what, 5 years ago? 4 years ago? 5 years ago? Something like that. That was the last time that I talked to my son.
Someone said your cover. She said she was trying to call and talk to her kids without the foster parents knowing it was her. That's what she meant.
Right.
So,
But now, with my daughter's kids being in foster care at the same place where my daughter grew up, Rich was allowed to go into that foster home.
okay, and I have another question. So, at what age was Rebecca and Kimmy when you appeared back into their life?
Kimmy was 17 and Becca was 18.
And they were already into rugs and all of that stuff when they came back into your life?
Becca, yeah. Kimmy, no.
Okay, wait a minute. So Rebecca's more into it than Kimmy, but Kimmy brought Rebecca into the game.
The bigger game. She was just running with like her first baby daddy. He was a rug user. And when she was pregnant with my first grandson, she used to get so pissed off about him going and using rugs that she would call me in the middle of the night and say, "Mom, I can't handle this. This is bullshit. Will you come get me?" I went and got that girl in the middle of the night in my freaking nightgown.
Kimmy or Rebecca?
Rebecca. So I've had a relationship on and off with my children.
Okay, so you
It's
said
nothing
that
new.
you hold on. You said that Rich was allowed at the foster home.
Yes.
Okay, and what time frame was that? Like when was
The
that?
last 2 years.
In the last 2 years. So Rebecca's only known Rich for 2 years, or has she known him longer?
I want to say maybe 4 years she's known him, I want to say, but I don't know. She said that she was hanging out with Paige when she was younger, and Rich says, so he says that he's known Paige for a long time.
So is Rich related to the Foster family?
I don't think so. Will you want me a cigarette, please?
So, okay. So you said that Rebecca and Paige were hanging out
Hold
when
on
they were
a
younger.
second.
Okay.
Give me just a second. Come on, answer me. Come on, Daniel, answer me. Oh my fucking God. A friend of mine just texted me and he's like, "Courtney, I swear to God, I just seen your daughter in Detroit."
Does he have a photo?
John
Video.
R. in 8 Mile.
Does he have a photo?
No, he didn't take a photo, but he said he recognized her right off the rip.
Didn't you say you had a Detroit number call you last night?
Yes. Yes, I did. And that's crazy that he would just say that. Okay, I gotta go. I gotta try to call this number back just in case this is her.
Okay.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Absolutely. I'll let you down. Okay, she got it. Plot twist. What the shit? Yeah. I don't know who Daniel is. I have no idea. What in the shit? Okay, so whoever was streaming, y'all can quit now, please. Please, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, let's take a break. Let's do a battle with Fabio. What's up? Have you heard about this crazy ass case?
Crazy case, what happened?
This girl missing from Michigan.
What she do?
She's missing. She came up missing November the 3rd. She's pregnant. And then her mama just I had her mama up in the box. Her mama just got a call talking about somebody seen her in Detroit. What the shit? So now we're all on edge.
Damn.
Woo, we need a break. Let's run
I,
one real quick.
I will keep you in my prayers, Kimberly. But yeah, the missing cases like that be serious because everybody be wondering what's going on, especially when you're pregnant.
Yeah, it's a sad case. It really is. Guys, come on, let's tap the screen.
I haven't
Let's
seen you
get
in about a week. You been all right?
The baby is addicted. What'd you say?
I said I haven't seen you in a week. You all right? Been
Oh
good?
yeah, I've been on this case, man. That's all I've been doing. Just
Thank you, Teresa.
zoned in.
First gift triples, chat.
Could have
Yeah,
been
we just pushing them live fest goals. Let's go, y'all. First gift triples.
First gift triples. Let's go. 14 more seconds. Hallelujah. What's up, Dana? Holy moly.
Remember, it's a team effort, chat.
I need a damn Dr. Pepper's what I
Let's
need.
go, Judy. Thank you, Vanessa. Vanessa, remember, try to pick gifts from the that are live fest goals, everybody. Everyone try to pick live fest goals.
Yes, that's what I meant to tell y'all. Do the live fest stuff because we need to rock it out. What's up?
For real.
Does anyone have a picture of what Rebecca looked? I do, but it's on this phone, I think. Wait till we get out of this and I see, can I pull it up?
Oh, we got triples coming up. Thank you, Judy. Thank you, Vanessa.
Crush is in it abruptly too.
I appreciate it,
damn,
Vanessa.
maybe they did spot her.
One thing I don't want to do, chat, I don't want to feel like it is kind of annoying. I don't want to feel like I'm telling you guys what to do.
I'm gonna mute him. What's up? We need 4 target gifters. Let's go. Ooh. Wait a minute. What did that say? Her saying that could have made things worse. I know. I'm just gonna sit here and be patient, and I hope everybody else will too. Please don't make no sudden moves. Just hold on a minute, because we know how. We already know. You know what I mean? I think everybody needs to chill. Don't be calling nobody. Just hold on a minute. You know what I mean? Don't y'all agree? I do. I hope y'all do too. OMG, I didn't know that. Let me leave that alone because somebody told me to look at a message and now I don't even remember what the hell who told me to look. Controlling the narrative, yeah. You think she's lying? She knows what's up and trying to throw people off the trail. I think Rich was in here. He was. I think he was. Ooh, we got 2 more minutes. Oh, 2 more minutes. She knows Becca is tied in and has no control over them. They are grown. I'm invested because it's close to home. Wexford County is a county over from you. Oh, shit. Yeah, under David Rich. I thought so. Jealous of both daughters. She has answers for everything, deflecting from herself. You're not rich? Okay, well, good. What's up, Susie? Thank you so much. 30 minutes from Courtney's. Wow. He said it wasn't him. He said, nah, it's not me. He just commented. You live in Wexford County and the police really aren't doing anything surrounding the case? I have to beg to differ. They might not be letting it be known, but I'm pretty sure they're doing something. Someone is in a box with Steph telling her already. Oh, go find out. Don't a glove at 30? Let's go. Yeah, they are. I know they are. It's okay. You're amazing. Good morning, Ash. What's up? There's something about rugs. Maybe not so much Becca. Yeah, there's a lot of rugs involved. I have no doubt about that. Holly's talking to Steph. Is it about what we just heard? Do y'all know how many arrests and bodies are found and solved that don't hit the news in Wexford County. I do. But that could be a lie to steer us away from truth. You know, it's not true. Detroit was a setup, too convenient. Hey, do you think I didn't think of that? Do you think I didn't think of that? Oh, y'all are amazing. Let's go. Oh, let me call y'all out real quick. Come on up here. Bethany got a glove in the lightning. Dana got a glove. Susan got a glove. Jerry, Melvin, Glamorous, and Diz. Melvin, look at you still in here with me. Diz, Michelle, Wicked, Misty, and everybody else, because y'all are all damn amazing.
All right, She's Country. I'll see you later.
Bye. Okay, so do y'all think I didn't think about that? It was very convenient, wasn't it? And do you think I believe in coincidences? Because no, I really don't. I really don't. I think everything pretty much happens for a reason. It's just someone from our chat telling her. Okay. Hope for the best. Yes, absolutely hope for the best. I always hope for the best. But you know what else I always do too? Expect the worst. You hope for the best, but you got to expect the worst because you don't want to be all up here knowing damn good and well some bad shit went down. I'm just going to leave myself open like that. Thank you, Dana. You have a good day too. Anyways, I'm sure everybody wants to run over there to Steph's, and that's fine because I'm ready to get the hell off of here. If you want to know the truth about it, I can't help it. I'm exhausted. You're exhausted, Jolie. How are you, darling? Do you need anything? Anything? A Coke, something? A donut? What? Am I profiting for this? No. No, I'm not profiting for this. I go live every morning regardless if Rebecca's missing or not. Look at the pinned account. Which pinned account? Danielle, are you the one who just messaged Wait, what? I'm confused. What's happening? What do y'all mean? Good God Almighty, this is too much for me. Okay, Stacy, what just happened? I think they know that. Ooh, I don't know nothing today. Stacy, what the hell was I supposed to look at that thing about? What picture am I supposed to show you of Rebecca? No, I don't. I miss my calling. Okay, y'all, I'm out. Y'all go over there and hang out with Steph and see what's going on. Keep Rebecca's name going. Search for Rebecca. We don't know what just happened. Hopefully, Courtney will let us know if it was a true sighting or not. I mean, that would be absolutely amazing, yes. Steph's case files. She is on right now. And the picture of Rebecca. Let me see, can I find it? I hope I have one on this phone. So, one I have is not one that should be put up to represent her, in my opinion. Okay. Yes, they're talking about it, and she thinks she's making it up. Yeah. Your details. What do you mean your details? Are you related to this? D, are you related to this? Yeah. No? Okay. All right. Just checking. All right, guys. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me today. And I'm going to go take a break. Y'all go over to Steph's or Nicole's or whoever's on if y'all want to continue on with this story. And we will keep you as up to date as we possibly can. D! D, are you serious? You think it's are you telling me it's the same? Adding up to be the same? So far? The details are very similar? Is that what you're telling me? I gotta get the answer to this before I get off, because Lord. Yes, it was all rugs. My daughter was 15. It's the only difference. Holy shit. I think so too. I have to say it. Y'all already know what I think. Y'all already know what I think. The 8 miles from your story. Oh my God. Oh, wow. D, not me. Not me. I already know the truth. I'm telling you right now, I already know the truth. You're in Central Michigan. Oh, my God. Mine either. Sorry, I hate to say it, but mine either. I know it. Reckoning. Yes. I ain't falling for shit. All right, y'all. I gotta have some food. And go hang out with Steph. Y'all go see what's going on. I've never in my life been this exhausted. I'm hoping. I'll call you in a minute, Jolie. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. And we'll be back at it in just a little while. Okay?